On the basis of significant figure, when we do two mathematical operations like multiplication and addition, then in that case we have to be careful. There are certain rules. For example, in the process of multiplication, when you multiply two quantities or divide, in both the things we have to consider what is the reading with minimum significant number. In the process of multiplication or division, the answer shall be in the minimum number of significant figures as in the readings. For example, here I have given the reading of mass and volume. In the reading of mass, you see it is 4.237. So there are 4 significant figures. And in the reading of volume, which is given 2.51, only 3 significant figures. Now, when you apply the formula density mass upon volume, you solve, but the result shall be in 3 significant figures only. Why? Because in the readings, minimum SF is 3. So, answer shall also be in 3. Similarly, if we try to find out any result by the multiplication, then also the same rule, that result shall be in minimum number of significant figures as in the readings. Another process is that of addition or subtraction. In addition or subtraction, we have to see what is the minimum number of decimal places. Decimal places in the readings. For example, we have considered here 3 readings of masses. See, these are three readings of masses, and you have to find the total of these, means sum of these readings. Then you have to see how many decimal places are there. Decimal places are here only 2, see, 0.32. Here decimal place is 1, and here you have 3 decimal places. So how will the result be affected by these countings? In fact, the result shall be with 1 decimal place only. This is the rule. So how to interpret this rule? In the process of addition or subtraction, the result must be having the minimum number of decimal places as in the readings. Now you should know what is exact number. Exact number is actually the multiplying or dividing factor in some equation, like radius equal to diameter by 2. Or even you can say the circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So this is dividing factor. This has got nothing to do with the measurement. And all the things that we count, like significant, error, and precision and accuracy, all these are related with the measurement only. So this is multiplying factor. This 2 is here multiplying. This is dividing. This is multiplying factor. And these have got nothing to do with the measurement. So these shall be known as exact number. Exact number, in fact, not measured quantity. That's why we say that these have infinite significant figure, and no question is framed on the basis of this. Then finally we should know what is the process of rounding off. See, misconception is there. Rounded off is considered sometimes as approximated. No, it's not the case. For rounding there are certain rules, and for approximation there is simply the guess or simply a compromise. Here we are going to deal with rounding off. Rounding means removing 1 digit, and that will be the last digit. For example, 26.39. You want to remove the last digit. That will be known as rounding off. means one digit you are going to reduce. So you have to see whether this is greater than 5 or less than 5. If it is greater than 5, simply raise this preceding digit by 1. This is the method of rounding. Now, suppose it was, means the last digit to be removed, to be rounded off is less than 5. Then in that case, you simply retain the previous digit, no change at all. This will be retained as such. But the interesting is when there is 5 in the last, you want to remove 5 itself. Then the rule is that if it is, see I have written here clearly, if the digit to be removed 5 and preceding digit is even, the insignificant digit is simply dropped. Preceding digit is even. So this is 4 and it's even, the preceding, focus on preceding digit, you are going to remove 5, but the preceding digit is 4, it shall be retained as such. It won't be changed. And if the preceding digit is odd, then it shall be simply increased by 1. So point to remember is, for removing 5, if the preceding digit is odd, increase it by 1. If the preceding digit is even, just retain